3-year-old fillies in the one-turn Grade 1 Acorn. $700,000, excuse me, was the purse. This was the field. Only 6 of them were going to go postward in race number 4 on Saturday afternoon at Belmont Park, mainly because of the presence of the big girl, Monomoy Girl. The Grade 1 Kentucky Oaks winner, the Grade 1 Ashland winner. She really has done nothing wrong in her career. She's versatile. She can do so many things, and it felt like this one-turn mile was going to hit her right between the eyes. Outside of her, you had to make some calls if you wanted to try to go against her. You had Caledonia Road, the winner of the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies last year. You had Talk Vuv to Me, who looks like talent-wise, she's right up there with some of the best 3-year-old fillies that we have in this crop. You had Moonshine Memories, who was the favorite in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies last year. None of the competition mattered. This was all Monomoy Girl. Larry Colmus with the call.
Top of the stretch, 3/4, 110.34, and here comes Monomoy Girl, right by Talk Vuv to Me. Monomoy Girl, the Kentucky Oaks winner, has taken charge here, and she's pulling away in the Acorn. A 4-length lead. Talk Vuv to Me is second, Geo Game third, Monomoy Girl, home on top in the Acorn.
Much too much for the rest. Monomoy Girl, she gets the job done by 2 lengths as your 3-5 favorite in the Grade 1 Acorn. Talk Vuv to Me, she ran a winning race. Very impressed with her effort here. She runs second at odds of 4-1. And Geo Game, big effort from her at odds of 24-1, the second longest shot on the board. She runs third to round out your trifecta. Your trifecta for 50 cents came back $10.20, simply because everybody and their brother liked Monomoy Girl. Let's talk about her a little bit more. She's 7 of 8 lifetime. She's never been out of the exacta from 8 lifetime starts. Just under $1.5 million in career earnings. She's owned by Michael Dubb, Monomoy Stables LLC, the Elkstone Group LLC, and Bethlehem Stables LLC, trained by Brad Cox, bred by FPF LLC and Highfield Ranch in Kentucky. Ridden victory by Florent Giroux, and the pedigree at the bottom of the page. She is by Tapazar out of a Henny Hughes mare named Drumette. From a figure standpoint, 98 buyer. 120 Timeform US rating for Monomoy Girl, winning the Grade 1 Acorn. Half mile and 3/4 splits according to Timeform US, color-coded blue, meaning it favored horses on or near the early lead. Monomoy Girl doesn't matter. She's so versatile. I love the fact that she can go to the lead if it's given to her. She can sit off and come with a little bit of a run, as she did in this spot here. And that was off of a relatively slow pace when you look at the fractions. 23 for the quarter, 46-2 for a half, 10-1 for 3/4. I just think she is incredibly talented. She got her final quarter in 23:59. She is much the best as far as 3-year-old fillies are concerned, in my opinion. It sounds like she's only going to run 2 more times before the Breeders' Cup Distaff. So we'll see ultimately where those races are. I'd imagine one of them will be up at Saratoga. If not 2 of them, who knows? We'll find out. There's a long way to go before we get to that point. But Monomoy Girl, I mean, she is head and shoulders above everybody else as far as 3-year-olds are concerned for fillies. Talk Vuv to Me, from a talent standpoint, though, she is very, very good. The concern I have with her, I don't think additional distance works for her. I think she is a sprinter, so perhaps you're looking at a race like the Test for her. But talent-wise, she is very, very good. She is in that, if Monomoy Girl's here, Talk Vuv to Me is in that just slight ring below her. Some of the other more disappointing efforts in here, though, certainly Moonshine Memories and Caledonia Road. Caledonia Road, I mentioned it in the preview, and I mentioned it on this show, I believe. I was concerned that she changed the leads as late as she did in that comeback, that non-winners of 2 other than. And I get that she needed a race, but she'd been gone because of an injury. And usually, I'm telling you, take note of that kind of stuff, where when they do everything professionally and then they have an injury and they're gone for a long time, and when they come back, all of a sudden they do something mechanically different than they had done in the past. That, to me, is usually a major red flag. Now, perhaps Caledonia Road can come back and she'll end up being better than ever down the road. But this was a really, really poor effort. Moonshine Memories, I was wrong. I thought she was sitting on a big effort, and it just looks like she may have been the precocious 2-year-old, and she just has not progressed. She has not turned over. Here's the 3-year-old, because this was a disappointing effort. She was forwardly placed, pressing those fractions, and when the real running started, she backed it up badly. But there's no denying that the top 2 were certainly the best in this race, but the winner, far and away, the best 3-year-old filly that there is in the country, Monomoy Girl. She gets the job done in the Grade 1 Acorn. 98 buyer, 120 Timeform US rating, and you got to start thinking, going to be really difficult for any other 3-year-old filly to take away the divisional honors from her come Eclipse Awards time.